What are those key qualities you need to look out for before promoting an employee? Join me, Cynthia Wakio, the Communication and Events Manager at Corporate Staffing, and Pamina Swainaina, the CEO of Corporate Staffing, as we dive into this conversation. Thank you for joining me, Pamina.
Thank you, Cynthia.
So when we're talking about promotion, what determines you should promote someone? Employee?
So before I promote an employee, Cynthia, I would focus on two things. Number one, I would look at the job itself, the role that I'm promoting this person. What does it entail? What are the requirements? If there's a person who's been there before, what made them successful? Then I would look at the individual. What do they have, in terms of experience, in terms of skills, and is it a position they want? Are they a good fit? What kind of support do they need? So a lot of times we look at promotion from the reward perspective. That Cynthia has done a very good job, or she's been with this institution for the last 10 years, and here is a vacancy, and let's promote her. Unfortunately, that may not be the best way to go about it, and sometimes you find you promote the wrong people, in the sense that they might even be willing, they may be having the intention even to take up the job, but they don't have the skills, or they don't even have the aptitude to take up the position. I'll give you an example. There's a client who they were looking for a head cashier. It's a bank, and so there's this hard-working employee. So this person would always be there at 7 a.m. In the morning. They would leave late. They were very cordial with the other staff members. Clients spoke highly about them. They would get very good performance reviews. So when a position, the vacancy came up for the head cashier, who was the person to pick? It was this individual. Person, yeah. However, woe unto the to the organization, they realized that this person had zero people skills. So you took this person, they were quite successful with what they were doing as a cashier, but then the additional responsibility, being a head cashier, meant you are responsible for other people. You need to offer them leadership. You need to motivate them. You need to look at their work. But this person, they didn't have what it takes. Yeah. And even I remember the client even recommended this person for training. But even after 6 months, they were still not getting it. Yeah. And it was bad because now there was a very big fallout towards the end, because you promoted me, yet I'm not performing this job. So do I go back to my job? Do you fire me? Yeah. So I would say it's very important, especially if you're promoting someone for a leadership role, to focus on some of these things. Number one, do they have good leadership and people management skills? Number two, in terms of their emotional intelligence, do they have what it takes? Number three, is this someone who can be able to work with a team in terms of motivating a team, influencing them? And number five, what kind of work do you need to make them ready for that position, or even to make them perform in that position? So those are some of the things that I would look out for. If it's a lower position that doesn't involve managing people, for me I would ask, do they have the aptitude? Are they flexible? Why? Because when you take someone from a lower level to a higher level, it means increased responsibilities. So I could just be comfortable with what I do. Yeah. But now if you want me now to work extra hours, if you want me now to liaise with multiple stakeholders, I may not be comfortable with that. Yeah. So my advice then is, don't look at what you're doing internally as a way of rewarding this employee, but ensure that there's a good fit. Yeah.
You always say, you have a saying where you say you'd rather I would rather promote somebody with 60%.
Exactly, yes, especially if it's a managerial role. I would rather promote someone who's very good at people management, people skills. So they have it figured out, they're at 80%, and maybe when it comes to doing the job, they're at 40 or 50%. As opposed to promoting someone who they are excellent at what they do, they're at 95%, but ask them to be in charge of a team and they sink. If people's skills, they're only at 10%. You can imagine, even if you do training, maybe training will move them from 10% to 20%. So you see, they'll still not yet be there. So those are some of the things that I would consider, Cynthia.
Final advice to employers on this topic?
My final advice is, whenever you are thinking about an employee taking over a responsibility, Whether they are coming to you, you know, through a fresh recruitment in the sense that they are new to the firm or you are still taking them from the organization and promoting them, I think it should be well thought out. Yeah. Because we assume, especially when it comes to promotion, we assume, oh, this person has been with us for 5 years, they know about the culture, they know about our expectation. But remember, for them, this is something new. Yeah. So for me, I'll look at it, is this someone really a good fit or am I promoting them to their failure?
Yeah.
And then apart from promoting them, what kind of support do they need? Again, don't assume simply because they've been with you longest, they have what it takes. No, you might need to support them in terms of training. You might need to support them in terms of hand-holding, resources, opening doors for them. Yeah, so there's still some work to be done. So still invest time. Just invest time the same way you do when it comes to a new hire. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for sparing some time for this discussion.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching this video. For more recruitment tips and people issues, if you're discussing people issues, then this is the channel for you. We have also left a link to our recruitment process in the description link below. We can help you deal with people issues also as we help you place the right person in your organization and for your role. Thank you for watching and see you next time.